Senator Boozman.
Thank you, Mr. Interim Chairman. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank all of you all. I enjoy so much visiting in the office with you all. I appreciate your service. I appreciate all you represent. And most importantly, I always know that after I get done talking with you, I know that you've got the best interests of trying to keep us safe, and so importantly, trying to keep the people that are serving under you safe and secure also. General Nordhaus, this is a question that you're going to hear, I hope, a lot today, and I hope you all comment on it periodically. But we know that operating under a full year CR creates challenges for our military, especially National Guard and Reserves. Can you explain how the fiscal year, full year CR has impacted readiness, and what the potential impacts of a second consecutive full year CR would be on the National Guard and Reserve components?
Senator Boozman, thank you first off for Congress and the year-long CR added INGRIA funding and state partnership program funding and AGR funding. And so we appreciate even under a CR, funding was added to keep those critical programs going. As we look at CRs, certainly any budget uncertainty creates challenges for the force as you look at what dollars are you going to have to be able to do exercises and training, what equipment are you going to be able to buy, and making sure that you can have our guardsmen ready to go as you go through the year. And so any fiscal challenges or uncertainty there can slow that down. And then as we get into the summer months, you have to, once the money comes in, then you got to accelerate to get that training done. We also have our guardsmen that are going to school and things like that, so it makes it more challenging. But the National Guard, 430,000 strong, always ready, and we're finding ways to mitigate that where we can to make sure that we maximize every dollar that Congress gives us to get after readiness and lethality.
Very good. General Nordhaus, we are thankful for everything that the National Guard is doing to support the Joint Force and Arkansas. With the DoD focused on cost savings, the Guard offers a unique, cost-effective alternative to counter rising cost of the active force. Where do you believe the Guard's capabilities are not being fully utilized or overlooked in defense planning?
Senator, as we look at the National Guard, there was talked by Senator Moran about a RAND study which talked about F-16s at 42% more less costly being used in the National Guard, and 35 or 34% less for KC-135s. So we look forward to partnering with our active duty, both on the Army and the Air, to be able to keep that capability within the service so that when needed, we're ready to go, but also help them with the budget challenges in these critical times.
Are there specific areas where the committee should prioritize to ensure the Guard is properly funded to meet both its federal and state responsibilities?
Senator Boozman, as we talked in our meeting, certainly our foundation readiness accounts. So as you look at flying hours, we're going to end flying hours probably by the end of August this year. Facility sustainment, restoration, modernization, every dollar gets after our aging facilities, and those facilities are the focal points for our guardsmen coming in, and they help with retention and recruiting. But if they're great facilities, they also help us get after readiness and training for the warfight. Weapon system sustainment, having the parts and the equipment ready to go. So our full-time force is able to prep that equipment and have it ready to go. So when the guardsmen, traditional members show up, that they're put on equipment that's ready to go so that they can use every minute that we have for them over the weekends or when they're on duty to be able to get after building that readiness for the warfight. And then certainly our base operating support. Those accounts are critical to make sure that we can take care and make sure the bases are ready to receive the soldiers and airmen as they come in and get them to where they need to go to get the training done.
Very good. General Harder, we've discussed previously the Army Reserve's innovative use of funded reimbursable authority. It's clear you're thinking creatively about how to strengthen the Reserve's capabilities. Can you provide an update on how funded reimbursable authority is being used today and what challenges are limiting your ability to fully utilize this authority?
Thank you, Senator. It was great meeting you with you in your office too. Thank you. We got a lot of great folks from Arkansas on our team. Tim Griffin was recently with us. I will tell you, funded reimbursable authority. Right now, we're focused on using it in our military intelligence community, and it drives incredible amounts of capability and readiness for our Compo 1 teammates. And I think the more authority we have to use that outside of just the military intelligence spectrum with all the other capabilities that we bring to the fight, it's a value training for our formations, and it delivers capability for the nation. So we'll continue to pursue that.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Interim and Chairman.